Hello everyone, so let's take a look at this problem here. And our goal is to try to find what this number is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw a quick number line so that we have just a reminder of how a number line looks like. So I start at 0, and then I keep going, and when I go to the left, it becomes negative numbers, -3, -4, -5, and as we go to the right, it becomes positive, becomes more positive. So it becomes less as we go to the left, and as we go to the right, it becomes more. So we start here at -1, so we start here at -1, and then -1. And then we have -3 here, and then I have -3 here. So then what is this going to be? So as you can see, -1, -2, -3. So this is going to be -2 in the middle. And then we go from -3, this is -4. So this right here is going to be -4. And this right here is also going to be -5. So my answer is going to be -5. But also what you can see is that the difference between -1 and -3 is actually 2. So if I go here, I have to actually, I am subtracting 2, or I'm decreasing by 2, because as you can see, 1, 2, right? So I'm decreasing by 2 again, right here. -3 and 5, the difference between -3 and -5 is 2. So if I go 2 units down, or decreasing, or to the left, I am decreasing by 2 units. So therefore the answer is -5. So it's really helpful to fill out these tick marks, all of them, and I think it will just be more helpful when solving these problems. All right, so this answer is -5. Let's go ahead and try another one. So this one is going to be, let's just try this one. So as you can see, it's just increasing by 1 again. So it's going to be 1, 2, use a different color, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be 5. So my answer is going to be, 5. Okay. All right, let's try this one. Okay. So I'm going to start off by drawing my number line, and this is going by 9, 9, 8, 7. So just to draw it out, it's going to be like 0 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so that 9 is right there, that 9 is right there, right? And that 7 is right here, that 7 is right here. And as you can see, we're just decreasing by 1. So 9, 8, so that's going to be 8. And then 7, 6, 5, 4, and my answer is going to be 3. So this is going to be 3 here, 3 here. And let's go to the next question. So let's take a look at this one. So the blue dot is at which value on the number line? So we got this number here. Now this is a little bit more tricky. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a number line that is going to mimic this. So we're talking about like, let's start from, I don't know, 0, and then we'll go all the way to -10. So I'm gonna get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, and -10. So well, like I said, what you guys want to do is always start by drawing out a number line, and that's really, really helpful. Okay. So I drew out my number line. So I start at -10 and -10 here. So that's going to be -10, and that's going to be -10. And this -6 is right here. So that's -6, and that's -6 here. So the question is this: even though there's only one tick mark here, if we're going by ones, there's actually 3 tick marks here, right? So that's where it gets a little bit confusing. So even though it would be, if we go by 1, so it's gonna be -10 and -9. -10, -9, that doesn't make sense, right? So what we're gonna have to do is we're going to actually have to divide this into smaller tick marks. Now this is going to make sense. So that's going to be negative 10. So that's going to be negative 9, negative 8, negative 7, and negative 6. Voila. You guys see that right there? So as you can see, this number line is now matching this number line. So let's just keep going, right? Let's keep going. So we're going to have to go, that's going to be negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and then this point, therefore, is 0, right? So you don't want to go through all that. Let's just say you don't want to go through all that, all that work. So then what we can do is we can actually figure this out. So what is the distance from negative 6 and 10? How much is this decreasing by or increasing by from negative 10 to negative 6? From negative 10 to negative 6, we're actually increasing by 4. Well, how do you know? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if we go again, the same number amount, right, that's going to be another plus 4. So if we took 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if we go from another 4, that's going to be negative 2 right there. But now we want to go just 2 like that. That's going to be a plus 2. So if we do that, then we just went half of this right here because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, but instead we just went 1, 2. So the distance, if we increase by 2 from negative 2, now we're at 0. So the answer for this question is 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 0 and voila.